Hello friends, and welcome to Fishcraft, a brand new Minecraft 1.21 survival series where I'm probably just gonna be doing some fishing. Oh, and building. Can't forget building. And I made this series because I just really love fishing. Fishing is my passion, and I love surviving, but not so much hardcore, so it's gonna be just regular survival, which is a-okay with me. This is gonna be all kinds of fun. Let's just jump right into it. And so the adventure begins. It almost feels weird starting over again after playing in the same world for so long. And I actually really like this place that we started off in, so I think I'm gonna leave most of the trees intact, and I'll just go and chop down some of these ones this direction, just to preserve the jungle a little bit. Oh, and we've got some melons here. All right, we got some food already. Can we have asked for a better start? Probably, but this is good. I'll take it. Okay. We've got some wood. Let's turn it into some planks, get ourselves a couple sticks, and a crafting table. Okay, the first thing I think we should do is try to get ourselves a full set of stone tools. I take that back. I know exactly what we're doing. We're going that direction. I want to go check out this village and see what we can do for the kitty cats. Oh, that's right. No, we need to get some fish first. All right, let's leave the village how it is, and let's go get some fish. Come back. I'm so sorry, fish. I love you. I'm not sure if anybody knows this or not, but if there's one thing you should know about me and Minecraft, it's that I really don't like hurting the cute little animals in this game, except for the fish, obviously, that died. Yep. So if I can help it, I'm absolutely not going to. I've been playing this game for over a decade already, and I've been doing just fine without hurting the animals. I don't need any of these crazy big farms like the piglin farms. No can do. Piglins are sweet. They're the nicest little creatures in the nether. That's like one of the only ones there that don't hurt you. So why would I just turn around and immediately betray them? Also, I think this is one of the first times I've seen a coral reef right next to where I lived, because in my last series, the closest coral reef was probably like 6,000 blocks away. So I think I've got quite lucky. Okay, I've got 4 fish with me. That should hopefully be enough. Let me check these barrels. You got anything in here? No? You're just being some fisherman friends? Fisherman sells 20 string for an emerald? Goodness, if that was backwards, I'd love that. That'd be a good trade. 3 emeralds for a bucket of cod? You drive a hard bargain, my friend. But I am gonna have to pass. I have one goal in mind right now, and that is to get myself a kitty cat wherever they are, because I'm horribly alone in this world. I'm horribly alone. There we go. There's one. Right, there's one cat in particular that I'm looking for. Do we have them? We've got a cute little gray cat. This one works good. Is there really just only one cat here? I thought for sure there'd be more. Maybe they're hiding. Oh, we've got emeralds. Oh, look at this. We got some cactus, some random stuff that I'm not too interested in. I am gonna take that bed though, because I'm so sorry, but beds are quite important, especially for this is your patio. My bad. Beds are important because I am not very good at surviving. I'd rather just skip the night completely and focus on having a good time instead of getting bonked. But there is one thing I've got to do, which is get a cat and wait for it to become nighttime so that I can get some spiders to spawn to get some string, because you guessed it, I need a fishing rod because I want to go fishing. I also think it's worth noting that I am playing on the newest version of Minecraft, which means I did enable the experimental features. So the villager rebalancing stuff has all taken effect, which is perfectly fine with me because I don't really do much with the villagers anyway. Oh, there's a camel right there. Oh my goodness. We have cactus. Stop everything we're doing. Get the cactus. My first friend. I forgot to get the cat when I was next to it. We'll come back. This is top priority. Hello, camel. How's your day going? You want to be my friend? Obviously so. We got a camel. Oh my goodness. This is lovely. Oh, and the camel's sleeping. Probably because it's turning nighttime, which means it's go time, and I need to get myself some tools really quick to try to beat up some spiders. I just really hope this goes well. I don't have a saddle, and I don't have any string to go fishing to get a saddle, so we're just gonna have to hope that this camel becomes perfectly fine. And what are you guys doing over here? Oh no! Oh, they all live right here. I thought the village was way farther away than this. That's okay. Before the sun fully sets, let's grab this cat so we can be at least protected somewhat from creepers. Where did the kitty cat go? I need to find myself just a couple spiders and everything will be fine. Well, there's some squids that are... No, they're beaching themselves. Not this again. Look, we got all kinds of more stuff here. I don't need that much cactus, but yeah, I'll take it. How have I missed all of this stuff? They did give me a book, though. We really need to find this cat. Oh, goodness. Okay, that's one string down. We just need one more spider, and we should be good to go to sleep. There's the cat right there. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Let's take out this spider and get this kitty cat. Okay. I've been on a wild goose chase with this kitty cat for about 10 minutes now, and they've eaten probably a good 15 fish, and I've got 5 more salmon here for it. Please be my friend. Please. Is this it? No, I moved. Oh, I'm so bad at this game. You're stuck in the water. Yes, you fell in the water. Now you're stuck as my friend. I'm so sorry. All right, here's some more fish because I love you. And let's go. We need to go back to the village so that I can check on the villagers here to make sure they're okay. Because I did forget that it is nighttime. And unfortunately, sometimes the villagers, they might get bonked. Sorry, it was nighttime. I misspoke. It seems the villagers are all doing all right, which means we should be good to move on to the next part of the episode, which is to, I think, go and try and get a saddle so that we can have our pet camel over there have a saddle, I guess. But first, I need to collect up the rest of this bread so that I have something to munch on while I'm doing that. Can I just say, these villages have so much bread. Look at me using wooden tools. I'm too lazy to make stone ones right now. Yeah, look at that. We got a stack and a half of hay bales. Look at all this bread. Look at all this bread we got. Boom. A whole stack. That's right. Oh, I forgot. I have enough materials to make a fishing rod now. And now I need to do a little bit of tree chopping and figure out where it is I need to go to do my fishing business, because right here, as much as I love this coral reef, I don't want to interact too much, I feel like, with the nature, because you know what they say, coral reefs, they're special or something. You want to mess with the habitats, so I'm just gonna do it over here. Ooh, actually, yeah, I could do it. I could live right here at spawn. Hey, that's not a bad idea. I did like this forest quite a bit. I guess that's it then. This is going to be our starter home. This place is gorgeous. If you just look around, look how many bamboo stuff there is. And little islands. We got a whole little jungle island right here. And I could not think of a better place to do my starter base. But first, I did just see an ocelot. Can I make this ocelot my friend? Don't they turn into cats? Or is this that's an old feature, isn't it? Where if you tame an ocelot, they turn into tamed cats. Now they just chill, right? Okay. Well, obviously the ocelot doesn't want anything to do with me, so I think what I'm gonna do right now is go. Oh goodness. Sorry, my E key is a bit messed up. Oh, the cat's sleeping with me. Oh, my friend. Oh, they gave me a rabbit's foot. That's very sweet of you. Thank you, AG. Oh, that's right. I never told you all that I named the kitty cat AG because the periodic table and silver and it. That makes sense, right? Yeah. Okay, moving back to the situation at hand. I need to get myself a saddle so that we can become friends with the camel over there. And to do that, I need to do a bunch of fishing. But in order for me to do a bunch of fishing, I need somewhere to fish, right? Surely that makes sense. I think what I'm going to do right now is start gathering up some materials to be able to make a dock, which I guess could also double as my starter base. I'm pretty much going to be living there anyway. I'm going to be spending probably at least 10 to 15 hours on that dock today. Who knows? It should be around this area somewhere, so I'm going to jump into a tiny little time lapse, and I will see you all with some progress whenever I get some. So, here we go. Oh my goodness. I finally found a dark oak forest. I have been running around for hours trying to find a spruce biome, which is right here, and a dark oak biome, because for some reason I decided that the fishing dock that I wanted to use absolutely needed to look good, and I had to have these 2 specific blocks to build it properly. This took a lot longer than I thought. And on top of that, I got myself a jelly cat, the best cat in the whole game. All right, so I'm gonna collect up these saplings really quick, and then I'm gonna head back to the house because it's been a really long day, and I need to go home. I'm tired. It's cold. It's dark, and I'm scared. Chop down this wood here. Take 4 saplings with me, and everything will be great. But not everything, I guess. Oh my goodness, it feels good to be back. That was a That was definitely a journey. And now that we're back home safely, I should be good to go to get started on building up this dock. But I don't have all the resources I need yet, so I've got to wait for the spruce tree to grow. I gotta go try to get some wax from a beehive so that I could implement just a little bit of copper, because I've come up with a really nice texturing method for this dock, and I really want to use it, and I don't want to skimp on the details. So I have to use some copper. Yay for the bees or something. I don't know. Wow, this is a very adventure-y episode, isn't it? I just got back from an adventure, and I already have to go on another one to get some wax. Where do I even get beehives? I don't have any campfires, so even if I do find them, they're probably gonna hate me, which is fine, because I'm not gonna let them sting me, because we value their lives. Surely there's one this direction. And if there's not, I'm gonna be quite sad. Oh, we've got turtles right here. You want some food? Hold on, here. Let me give you some seagrass. Let me just make some turtle eggs really quick. There we go, and then somebody else gets the rest. Beautiful. The parrots and the bats. Oh, I'll leave the turtle eggs to them. I have different interests right now. Oh, we got a beehive and a village. Oh, we've got some horses. All right, well, there's our beehive. Let's grab that first, and then head to the village, see what they got. Okay, is there anything in this beehive? No, there's not. Okay, well, the beehive isn't filled up, so I'll have to come back later for that. Oh, finally. Okay, the bees have produced their first spot of honey, and I made another friend. This was actually the cat I was looking for in the first village that I went to. I think they're the cutest little guys in the world, and I love them so much, and his name is Buster, and he's the greatest. Welcome to the team. Let's hurry up and grab some honey and run for the hills, because they're gonna want to beat me up, and I don't want to hurt them. Okay, it's time to go. We've got our honeycomb, which is exactly what we need to wax the copper that we're going to be using inside of our dock. So we can finally start heading back home, and I think we can get building. We've made it back to the house, or I guess the sand pit currently. I highly doubt this is enough materials for me to fully build the dock, but it should be enough to get me started. I don't know how many exactly I'll need, but I know it's going to be made out of mostly this sort of material, but if I need more, I'll make it. But in the meantime, I really need this copper to oxidize a little bit for me so that I can wax it, and we're good to go. I take that right back. I know for a fact I'm gonna need a lot more dark oak than I currently have, so I'm gonna strip this up really quick, because I completely forgot that for the legs of the dock, I'm going to be making them a slightly darker color than the actual dock you'd be standing on, because obviously the legs are going to be wet, right? They're going to be sitting inside the water. So I want these to be the points that are in the water, and they're going to be going all the way from the surface down to the bottom of the water. So I'm going to need quite a bit of them. So I better strip these up and put them in the barrel with the rest of the resources. God, I can't wait for this dock to be built already. I just want to go fishing. Oh, right. I guess while I'm chopping up this wood really quick, I can take a second to try to really explain what Fishcraft is to me. So my whole Minecraft experience, I've really enjoyed fishing in this game and farming, but more so fishing than farming. There is a wildfire that direction. Oh no! All right, that's gonna have to do. I think it's okay now. We'll just leave that one burning. As I was saying, Fishcraft. For right now, at least, Fishcraft is a solo vanilla-ish survival series. I've say vanilla-ish because I've got these resource packs on that make my clouds look a little better, and that's really about it. It's just some quality of life resource packs and stuff, and like the zoom and free cam. That's really helpful for my cinematices that I really love doing. Anyway, some of you might remember, some of you might not, but most of you are not going to. But Fishcraft actually was a series that I made I think 2 years ago. I had a vanilla bedrock completely vanilla, 0 mods installed, not a single thing. I didn't get any views, but I still had a really fun time doing it until I got distracted by work. But now that I'm able to do Minecraft a bit more freely, I figured, why not bring it back? Except this time we're gonna bring it back 10 times better and 10 times bigger. And I think with every major update, so I guess like every year or so, I'm going to update Fishcraft, and then I'll do like a seasonal thing, right? So this is gonna be a reoccurring thing. I'll figure this out as we go, but for right now, it's a solo survival, and I'm having a blast doing it, because I really love fishing, and I really want to fish. And it looks like I'm going to, because we finally got our first piece of oxidation on the copper. Okay. We're gonna wax this. We've got our stone cutter ready already. We're gonna chuck this in there, and we're gonna have some 8 waxed slabs from 1? No way. That can't be right. Did they mess up? Did Minecraft mess up? That's amazing. Oh, building with copper is amazing now. Oh my gosh. That's all I need. I don't need any more than this. All right, I think it's time to get started on building. So I'm gonna grab these resources and let's get started. Okay, I did end up needing a little bit more spruce than I had. While we wait for the spruce tree to grow, here's what I got so far. So this is going to be the spot where you're standing on. This is, of course, open for expanding in the future. And as you work your way up, you'll notice that there's a bit of a difference in the texturing. And that's just because this is supposed to be a dock, right? And it's supposed to be hit by the waves all the time. And it's close to water. And usually wood that's close to water doesn't last very long. So I wanted to give it a bit of texturing just to make it look like it's been a bit eroded. And I really like the idea of having just a splash of spruce in there because it kind of just makes it look like it's a little bit rotten, doesn't it? I kind of like that. And then there's the spots on the corners where you're going to have the support beams. But I got to wait for my spruce tree to grow any second now. Just got to put out these fires and we should be nearly good to go. Oh, and I needed a single... Oh, don't scare me like that. Okay, as I was saying, I needed a single piece of mossy cobblestone. Yeah, there we go. And we'll put it in the stone cutter and we'll turn it into slabs and we'll place it right here. It's beautiful. Look at it. See that piece of wood right there where I put the cobblestone, it looks like it's completely rotted out. And I really love this effect. Also, just so you know, I spent many hours designing this weird, ugly little dock in a creative world. I really hope it looks good in this world. It did used to have some blackstone on the side to be the fenders, like the tires and stuff where the boats would dock so that it didn't scrape up the dock. But blackstone is exclusive to the nether. So, we're gonna have to wait. Woo! Finally. So, hopefully this should be enough spruce for me to finish up this dock. But, we shall see. Excuse me. I'm trying to build here. You're very loud. Okay, turns out it was not enough spruce to finish the dock, so I had to wait and grow some more. But we are, as of this very last button right here, I think. Where should it go? Should it? Yeah. Well, that's it. that was very anticlimactic. I'm so sorry. But that is the entire dock, all fully finished, except for of course the blackstone because I don't have any. I'm not going to the nether. Where did I get a buried treasure map? Excuse me? This is gonna be the easiest buried treasure in the whole world. Look, I'm already right next to it. It should be about right here, maybe? It had the gravel on top of it. Okay, perfect. Come on, please be some good stuff. Ooh, my first diamond. Oh my goodness. In the heart of the sea. Oh, I'm drowning. Oh, this is bad news. We were saved by the bread. We got a diamond from this. That was a very profitable mini adventure. I just had a really good idea. I have completely forgotten about sea pickles. How have I forgotten about the pickles of the sea? That would make really good decorations for my dock. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go over really quickly to the coral reef that we saw next to the village that we spawned in, or spawned next to, and we'll take a couple, and we'll see how they look, maybe like on top of the barrels or something. Oh, and some free kelp, I guess. Yeah, it was a cry for kelp. I'm so sorry. Pickles! Pickles! I also snagged a tropical fish to take with me to put next to the dock, because if you didn't know, fish that are inside of a bucket that are placed don't despawn, I think. I think. I reckon 23 sea pickles isn't... I've messed it up already. I reckon 23 sea pickles is enough. Nailed it. Let's see where on this dock can we put a couple of sea pickles just to make it look like there's some barnacles or something. Maybe on top of the barrels here, and maybe next to the barrels. Yeah, this looks all right. There we go. I would say on this block, but I kind of want this block to be seen in full. I forgot where I was going with that. Moving on. I have made a lot of friends today. So far, just so far, I've gotten these 4 right here. We've got Buster, we've got Jelly, we've got AG, and we've got the parrot. I don't know what to name the parrot. If you all can think of a good name for the parrot, please feel free to leave a suggestion, and I will try to implement it into the next episode if I can remember. But my attention span is that of this here tropical fish in this bucket. Very surprising that it's gold. Oh, we got a wandering trader here. Hello, welcome. You got any good trades for me? Anything of importance? Coral, nothing. All right. Well, it was nice meeting you, buddy. But no, thank you. Anyway, as I was saying, with the friends, since we've got so many friends now, right? And we're just sitting here, and the only place they have to go is just sitting in the dust. And I don't think I'm okay with that. I think it's time for me to get started, finally, on my starter base. It's raining. Oh, I really want to go fishing already. But I think I should save it for the end of the episode so that I can at least have a starter base and we can keep all the kitty cats out of the rain. Yes, this is a cat too. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what I want to do, but I have an idea on the sort of direction that I want to go. I don't know if anybody here has ever played the video game on Steam called Dredge before, but I have played it a lot, and I love it. I love the story, I love the art, I love the buildings, the islands, the boats, the everything, the fishing. Oh, the fishing. Anyway, there is a specific spot inside of the video game called Stellar Basin, and that is where I seem to be drawn to the most in terms of aesthetic and whatever. So maybe, just maybe, I could have my starter base based on Stellar Basin from Dredge. That sounds like a lovely idea. And unfortunately, that does mean I'm gonna need just an absolutely absurd amount of mud and mud bricks. Please help me. Okay, so step 1, bottles. Step 2 would have been hay, but I'm really lucky that the villages I've been to had just crazy amounts of hay ready for the plucking. So this should hopefully supply me with all the mud, or all the packed mud that I need. Okay, and after about an hour, I think, of mud collecting, I've managed to accumulate this number. I don't know what this is. I really hope that's enough mud. I don't want to have to do that again. My brain is mush. Wait a second. My brain's always been mush. What am I complaining about? This is nothing new. I'll tell you what is new, though. This beautiful palm tree that I just made. Look at it. I wanted to give myself a little bit of a view for while I'm fishing and stuff, and I think this came out pretty good. Oh. Never mind. I left out a couple details. I almost left out the coconuts. I don't know how accurate that is. I don't know if these kind of palm trees or whatever grow coconuts, but in my brain they do. So it works. With every block that gets placed, I'm falling more and more in love with this dock I'm on. I'm so excited for the future. I've accidentally run out of jungle wood again. Yep. Alright, I finished collecting up some wood, and I just finished putting in some of the frame for the starter base. And here's what I got so far. So on the front, we're gonna have a total of 4 windows. It is a 2-block center, which is usually a bad thing, but since I'm going for one of the huts that's in Stellar Basin from the game, and it has a double door center, so I kind of had to just work with it. This looks lovely, and it's progressively getting even more lovely. The rest of the building looks lovely, but the back of it, not so much. It doesn't look very good. I feel like I should get on that, right? Surely the back of the building is the most important. All right, let's start stripping some of these logs and get to placing. Okay, 1 block placing later, and I seem to be struggling really hard with this build because I'm trying to build a thatch roof, but I've never built anything like that before. I don't know how to do it. I have no idea what I'm doing. And usually, thatch roofs they're usually pretty uneven, right? Usually they're not completely symmetrical, right? They've got like bits of straw hanging down on one side while maybe it's receding on the other end or something. I was trying to make it as accurate as possible while also trying to keep the color, but there's just something about this that feels wrong. And if anybody in the comments can point it out, I would be eternally grateful. I mean, don't get me wrong, it looks good, especially with shaders. Here, look at this. Here, let me turn shaders on really quick so you can see. See, everything looks good with shaders. I mean, look at this dot. Ooh, everything. Oh my goodness. Everything looks good with shaders. I gotta turn it off. Okay, there we go. That being said, the starter base is fully finished, except here's the thing with the starter base, is that this little square is gonna evolve into something crazy, I think. Maybe. Ideas are subject to change. Don't take anything I say to heart. Except for this. Yeah. Wow. I was just out looking for some birch trees to get just a little bit of birch wood, and I found a little desert temple. I went in there. I didn't die at all. Nope. Nope. Nothing happened here. And I managed to get 2 diamonds and a horse armor, and I got a saddle. I'm a bit sad that I didn't get it from fishing, but let's grab this birch wood and a sapling, and be on my way. There's my home. I know the interior for the base here is a bit lacking, but that's okay because this episode is not for the interior. I might save that one for next episode. Ooh, but I do need to add another scaffolding to the downstairs section. So let's take our string to the crafting table and see if we can make 4. Yes, and we're done. All right, now that we've got a majority of the starter base completed, I think I'm gonna take out a little bit of this bamboo from behind the house here, because it seems a bit overwhelming, I think. I've done some clearing. Let us see. Does it look any better? No, not even a little bit. There's so much bamboo here. Oh my goodness, I've gone through 4 swords already. That's all right. I think I'll just leave it how it is. With that out of the way, I do believe it is finally time for me to do the thing that I started this whole series for. It's time for fish. I don't really have a goal set for how many fish I want to catch this episode, but you know, I'll just go until I can't. Yeah. I might have gotten a little distracted. Initially, I thought that maybe I was gonna catch like 1,000 fish or 2,000 fish or, you know, just some somewhat high number. But I actually, I have 86 levels, and just about every single one of these barrels I placed is full of just random stuff you get from fishing. So let's just really quickly go to my statistics here, and just in the last day and a half, I have caught 5,302 fish. I think I need to go to bed now. Oh, that's right. I accidentally left the shaders on. I'm so sorry. I really like that shader. I think I'm gonna use that whenever I go fishing from now on. It really gives the same vibe that Dredge does. It feels so lovely. It's a bit scary though. Just a little bit, but it matches the fishing vibe, and I love it. I did also want to show how many books I got from fishing, which it's a pretty substantial number. I don't know the exact number, but I think I got 7 mending books. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, 7 mending books, and then we've got this barrel full of books, this barrel full of books, this one, mostly this one, there's just a lot of books. The rest of the stuff here really isn't that important, but this side is fish, and then on this side, we've got mostly treasure items. We've got fishing rods, we've got bows, we've got nautilus shells, we've got name tags, and then here is the trash section. The bottom is the saddles, and then over here we've got even more of the bows and the fishing rods. Well, yeah, there's a lot of fishing rods. I really don't know what to do with them. Maybe make a collection of something? Fishing rod department store? With that being said, I do believe I've run out of time for today's episode. I've done just about all I could do for the first episode. I'm finishing this video up just hours before I have to upload it. So this has been a really lovely time. So I thank you all so very much for watching this episode of Minecraft Heart. Whoa, wait a minute. Sorry. Well, that's gonna be hard not to say. What do I say? Thank you all so very much for watching this episode of Fishcraft. I appreciate every single one of you, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye! Oh. I almost got it. Minecraft Hardcore again. That's really hard to say. Back to fishing.